With this, I would like to take the privilege of introducing you to the next guest speaker of this particular session. It is my honor and privilege to introduce you to Dr. Rajendra Shende, who is currently serving as the chairman of TAIR Policy Center. He was the head of the Ozone Action Branch of United Nations Environment Program, Division of Technology, Industry and Economics in Paris. He served as the review editor of IPCC's special report on technology transfer. He was facilitated by the President of India, Dr. Abdul Kalam, and for his role in development of the solar vaccine cooler for the poor people in the rural and remote communities. He is awarded with 20th Anniversary Montreal Protocol Award for the Outstanding Contribution, Y.B. Chavan Award for the Excellence in Environment, Roy Family Award at the Harvard University's John F. Kennedy School of Government. It's our honor and privilege to have you here, sir. Please put your hands together and welcome, with a big round of applause, Dr. Rajendra Shende.
Namaskar. I'm very fortunate today to be in the August gathering, not only on a dais, but also in front of me. And I would like to thank Dr. Rahul Karad for the same. I think he has given me opportunity to address such a large gathering of teachers who are in the dais as well as in the audience. As a United Nations diplomat, I never address teachers for the simple reason that in United Nations, every diplomat considers that no teacher is better than himself or herself. So we teach the world, but here I see that the things are changing very fast, and you are struggling very hard to make sure that not only your students, but the whole education ecosystem and India is on a top. My mother is a primary teacher. She's 90 years old now, but she has been inspiring for me, inspiring personality, because she's the one who, according to me, invented remote education. Because when every day at my home used to be a teachers' congress. And when I left home, went to IIT and then Tata Chemicals and then United Nations, her letters used to keep on coming to me. And that was her way of remote education to me. And she took a pleasure in seeing the progress, not only of me, but her own students, that they keep on coming on a merit list. And she used to be very satisfied with that kind of thing. And I feel that teachers like you are putting the whole India in a merit list in the international world. And I'm very happy that this transformation is taking place. The theme of this particular conference is a future-ready education. And what I'm going to propose to you is one cannot be future-ready, whether it's a teacher or student or anybody else, unless he is SDG-ready. And I'm not going to give you a great lecture on SDGs, it's a Sustainable Development Goals. And in this particular campus, on 5th January 2017, Honorable Minister Prakash Javadekar inaugurated what is called as the first smart campus cloud network in Pune. It was done in a global level much earlier, but in Pune. And that smart campus cloud network addresses the issue of SDG education by learning by doing. So here you see the Prakash Javadekar ji and another giant, Dr. Vishwanathji Karad, clicking to start the dashboard of Smart Campus Cloud Network. And the third person you can forget, is not important, is me. But on 5th June 2017, that is the day when MIT World Peace University received a letter being a first World Peace University. I don't know whether it was a coincidence, but it was a highly symbolic that the day on which the campus becomes a part of the Smart Campus Cloud Network dedicated to SDGs, and the same day it becomes a peace university, there is a definite intrinsic link between the peace and sustainability. And that exactly is the subject of my talk today. So I'm not going to say what we as an organization, I belong to Thayer Policy Center, which is a non-profit organization, whose one of the flagship projects is this smart campus. But I'm going to tell you what others are saying. So UNESCO is saying, which is our knowledge partner, it is a time for the re-examining the intrinsic linkages between the digital innovations, technology penetrations, and social inclusion. And it goes on praising my organization, which is not that important, but it's a Thayer Policy Center's efforts to link education campuses using cloud networking would provide a meaningful forward way in this particular direction. University Grant Commission says, Smart Campus Cloud Network will be significant contribution to the realization of Smart Cities and Smart India mission unveiled by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Ji Modi. It's an AICT chairman who has been felicitated in this particular meeting. Dr. Anil Sahasrabudhe said, Smart Campus Cloud Network digitally connects college campuses for enhancing the connectivity to contribute to the SDGs and climate resilience through the hands-on activities within the campus. Next. So, the 21st century history and future, if somebody writes it, is history was Millennium Development Goals, which we started in 200, due to the former United Nations Kofi Annan, Secretary General. And that was a history of sustainable development. And now, the future, till the end of the 21st century, will be 17 sustainable development goals, starting with poverty eradication and ending and wading through clean energy, clean water, and then issues related to the hunger, issues related to energy, climate change, and then coming to the peace and then a partnership in this world. So what is this Smart Campus Cloud Network? It's learning to be sustainable, performing to be efficient within the campus, and sharing to be prosperous between the campuses. So it is a piloting scheme for the smart campus, for the smart cities. And that may sound as a very vague thing to you. To explain to you, SCCN, that is a short for the Smart Campus Cloud Network, is a global network of educational campuses of schools, colleges, and institutes, and universities committed to make tangible contribution to the United Nations SDGs. Unique value addition of this network is a deployment of digital mechanisms like Internet of Things, cloud networking, and big data analytics. And the SCCN is a cloud-hosted network to share the information, which acts as a knowledge-sharing platform for youth across the world. Through SCCN, students will learn about SDGs, they will learn about modern technologies, including artificial intelligence and IoT, and apply their creative and technical knowledge to develop solutions to help their university campuses and local communities around the campuses to learn about the Sustainable Development Goals and a happy life. Just to tell you that it is the potential of the youth which exists in a campus. I'm not talking about only students, but even faculty. That has now getting more and more realized by even politicians. If you remember, in July 2013, our Prime Minister started his election campaign here in Pune, in Fergusson University, in Fergusson College, mainly because he saw the potential of the youth there. Same is our Emmanuel Macron, who is on your right side, on your left side, of addressing a University of Sorbonne when he started his campaign in 2017 for being a president. And hence the SDGs, its campaign has to start in education campuses. Because you mold the minds, you incubate the talents, and you transform the policy makers, and you leverage the positive competition and deploy the technologies which are simple A, B, C, D. A is artificial intelligence, B is a blockchain, C is a cloud networking, D is a big data. So there are about 9 SDGs out of 17 which are directly linked to what you do in a campus, including energy efficiency, including water, and including issues related to the climate change. And those are there are 9 SDGs to which the campuses can contribute by learning and while doing it. The objective is to make a tangible contribution to SDGs, contribute to India's nationally determined contributions to the climate change, promote climate neutral campuses, and set up SCCN Academy, and enhance cooperation between the universities and encourage social entrepreneurship. There are 60 universities. We have become a diamond registration very recently, the last being IIM Ahmedabad, and one before that was a Peking University from China, which has now been active partner in this particular network. We have a platform operational on a cloud, and these are our associates, including UNESCO, MHRD, UGC, SmartSense, which is an IIM-based platform. That's what the Antonio Guterres has said, that we must invest in the future and not in the past. This is a toolkit for the Smart Campus Cloud Network. This is a water guidelines for the campuses. And we have this first sustainability report ever produced by any university campuses in the world. And that was done by MIT Kothurud. Well, I know the time is off, so I'm going to complete it. I only want to say that this particular sustainability report, more than achievement, says what is yet to be achieved. So I won't say that it is a great report, but it definitely is a first step by saying that there is a lot to be done yet. Thank you very much.